Designers are breathing new life into marble. See how this material is carving itself out a new reputation. Marbled walls, a marbled floor, ceiling and bar. It was a gamble, but this new Parisian restaurant won the 2011 Fooding Festival Prize for Interior Design. Marble is making its comeback into the world of design.
In some ways, the main feature is bringing people in. There's a certain depth. There's a city and the reflections on the marble. We have created depth. This was part of the challenge of this space, which was a very small space to work with, and we have tried to make it seem larger.
A minimalist decor blending different materials.
We thought that by combining marble, mirrors, wood, we would create a durable combination for this space. Something both very cold and very warm at the same time. We like this enigmatic nature.
Clément Blanchet has used traditional white marble from Carrare in Italy. But nowadays, marble masons travel all over the world to bring back treasures from Madagascar, Angola and also Brazil.
This is a natural cluster of flint. It's 900 million years old. These stones were trapped in magma.
Ces galets, en fait, se sont retrouvés enfermés dans un magma.
Different colours, new shapes and often very rare pieces which give another dimension to our interiors.
Designers take the concept a lot further. They use marble for door accessories, and they use it to make furniture. There is a wide range of colours, an exceptional palette, and designers, clients and customers say to us, "I didn't realise nature was so beautiful."
Modern technology means the marble can be worked at high precision levels, sometimes resulting in astonishingly intricate shapes. Designers adore it, and so do contemporary artists. Over the past 5 years, we've realised that marble is no longer considered to be a traditional material from the Michelangelo era or the cathedral period and so on. Nowadays, it's used by contemporary art artists, increasingly so. This gallery opened its doors a few months ago and hopes to showcase marble works of art. Well-known architect Mario Botta is currently exhibiting here with a collection of a dozen or so vases. He's a fan of natural materials, and marble reminds him of what he calls la terra madre, Mother Earth.
What interests me is the depth, the layers of memories within this material. There's almost an openness which narrates the thousands and thousands of years held within.
Marble remains a luxury material, but having a small piece of the Earth's history in your home is priceless. Interior architect Frédéric Tabary uses salvaged materials to help combat waste. We meet this socially responsible architect. Frédéric Tabary is an all-rounder in building and design. Interior architect, designer and contractor, he's invited us to see his new site in Nantes, France, a house with an area of over 300 meters squared.
It used to be a warehouse. This building used to take up all of the space behind. And we ripped apart the roofing to make it look like this.
Frédéric Tabary believes in making something new from something old. In this loft, nearly everything's been created from salvaged materials.
We're going to reuse these old metal and wood pallets to make coffee tables. Over 80% of the stairway was made from salvaged products. Recycling is vital. It's not about recycling because it's fashionable. That no longer makes any sense. We should salvage things because it doesn't make any sense to throw things away.
And when the architect goes all the way with this approach, his projects can become a little wacky, like when he created the Villa Déchet, meaning the Villa of Rubbish, last year. And naturally, Frédéric Tabary has applied this principle to his own home, which has a number of little gadgets, like this microwave lift or the hoist to raise the wine cellar.
I'm an interior architect, but I'm about rationalising space more than anything else. I think nowadays a square metre is very expensive, and we can no longer afford to waste space.
Frédéric's professional background is pretty unusual. He studied as a cabinet maker and then became a sales and marketing person, notably in digital publishing.
The Twin Towers collapsed on September 11th, as did the e-learning and e-book economy. I was jobless and moved to Nantes, where I became a second-hand goods dealer, decorator, second-hand goods designer, interior architect.
Making Frédéric Tabary a one-off designer looking to turn architectural restrictions into something creative. The Villa Hamster is a room available for rent in Nantes, and yet another example of his eccentricity.
A packed 18 square meters, complete with the famous hamster wheel.
And you can also sleep in the raised cage, drink from the water machine, and of course run in the wheel. Everything you need to be a hamster for a day.
To do it properly, you need to put on the hood. It's all part of the fun. It's important to have a laugh, and this is also what architectural design is about. It's about thinking outside the box and letting your hair down.
And Frédéric Tabarly is certainly not lacking imagination. After the hamster villa and the villa of rubbish, the architect's now attempting the paper villa.
It's a paper wave that's going to travel up the Loire from Saint-Nazaire up to Nantes. We're going to transform this paper wave into paper bricks and make the paper villa out of these bricks.
And the paper villa will become a self-catering cottage for summer 2012.